Hey, Richard here, and I'm just down my boat. I'm actually relaxing with a good book, Celestine Prophecies, and we're going to be getting into Lesson 5, Social Add-ons, and it's going to help you in your blog traffic and organic traffic to your website, or blog site, whatever it may be. So, for me, when I look at social add-ons, it's just like having a good parenting group or a fundraising group for your kids or for your baseball team or for a soccer team, whatever, hockey team, swim team, whatever it may be. They're just the people that go out there and spread the word. And that's pretty much what social bookmarking is. I've been involved in a lot of groups in my life, and a lot of times you're the one that does all the work, isn't it true? Like, there's a few that do all the work, and there's a few that just never show up for any of the meetings. But when you link into social bookmarking, all the work's done for you. It's one easy step. Mike's going to show you in just a second here how it's done, and it's going to make your life a lot easier. I know it's made my life a lot easier. It's made more eyes to my blog site, and that's what it's all about. So without further ado, here's Mike.
Hey, this is Mike Hobbs with our blog traffic video number 5. Now, in the last videos, we showed you how to get direct traffic to your blog posts, which is probably the easiest and fastest way for someone new coming into the business. So if you missed those, go back through video 1 through 4. That's going to get you direct traffic. Well, today we're going to talk about social bookmarking, okay? And particularly one tool that I use for social bookmarking. Now, I used to use a very popular tool called TriPro. Now, TriPro was an awesome tool. It had like a social media aspect to it, where you can find friends and things like that. And then it also used OnlyWire, which is a social bookmarking tool. I've used OnlyWire for years prior to TriPro, so I thought it was a no-brainer when I got into it. Well, what happened was, I started doing it, and you start syndicating all these different people and using your OnlyWire credits, and then all of a sudden you start racking up a bill of $50, a month to $100 a month, and it can actually go higher than that with OnlyWire, depending on how many people you're syndicating. So what was happening is I was teaching my team this tool, and everybody started getting this huge cost, and they end up canceling and then not getting any social bookmarking at all. Okay, so I was a little devastated with the cost thing of it, but then I was noticing that not all the shares were actually legit, because I noticed my OnlyWire wasn't actually syndicating all of them. Okay, it was syndicating some of them, but yet it showed that I shared them in TriPro. It showed that I actually shared those people's stuff, even though it actually didn't. So I thought about that, and I'm like, well, if it's happening for me, I'm sure it's happening for other people. Okay, so there was, it may have said I got 3,000 shares, but in reality, I probably only got like 500. Okay, who knows how many I really got, and then we're paying all this money for this OnlyWire account. So, I kind of got a little frustrated with the TriPro tool, so I started looking for another solution, and I found it. I found a solution that was very, very low cost, and it actually got the job done. You didn't have to set up accounts. That was another problem with the OnlyWire, is you had to actually go through and set up all the social media accounts. Now, you can go to Fiverr and pay someone to set them up for you, but they didn't set all of them up. Some of them didn't work. I mean, you didn't get the whole thing. I never really able to find someone for $5 to set the entire thing up. But it was still worth it. I used it for a long time. That tool was worth it. But then I found a tool called Social Monkee, and as you can see on my screen here, it's very, very easy to use. In fact, the cost is dramatically lower. You can actually get in for $7. Okay, you can, right now, it might go up later, but you can actually get it for $7. It's a no-brainer. And they have a little of affiliate program. You don't really make much off the affiliate program, but I'm just saying, if you wanted to become an affiliate of it as well, kind of like with TriPro, you can refer others to this program as well. But here's what you get for $7. You actually can syndicate your blog to 25 different sites. I used the free, it was free at one point, and then I turned it to $7. I used the $7 version for probably 6 months before I upgraded. I realized how easy this was, so I upgraded my membership. You know, you don't have to upgrade though, because like I said, I used it for 6 months at the lowest level and just did the 25 backlinks. So here's how easy this tool is. This is why I love it. Number one, you don't have to set up any social bookmarking sites. Okay, so and let me go ahead and backtrack a little bit. Why should you do social bookmarking? Well, it's the greatest backlink you can get from Google. Now, there's other ones out there, you know, from social media sites, and you know, you can get article backlinks, you can get blog backlinks, you can get authoritative site backlinks. But nowadays, Google's looking for social backlinks, social media backlinks, and these social bookmarking sites are those social media backlinks. So it's still very, very effective to this day. Now, some other SEO gurus might see some other things coming up, but this is just one of my tools in my portfolio. So back to the tool. Here's how easy it is. You don't have to set any accounts up. You just pay the $7. You already have an account. You're done. You come in here and you just click Submit URL. Okay, right here. Now you can go through all the other stuff if you like, and you know, schedule some stuff and all that. I haven't even done any of that, guys. Okay, I just go to Submit Tool. Okay, so you click that, and then right here is where you put in your URL. So we'll go back to my URL here. Now keep in mind, you don't want to use a social media bar link here. You want to actually use the main blog post. Okay, so you want to use the actual main blog post. So you go to your blog and get the full blog link. So if you need to find that, you just go to your blog, you click on blog, and you click on the link here, and then grab the URL at the top. Okay, so there we go. So you paste that in right there, and then you use the title. Now you can just do the same thing. You can just put the title that you've been using for everything else, you know. Now there is actually an option to, you know, to actually spin your titles, and they suggest you do it. Now if you have the upgraded version and you're syndicating it to 150 sites, then you may want to use the spin, you know, right here. But if you're just doing the 25 sites, don't worry about it. Just put one title, okay? But if you want to spin, you can see the format right here where you put these little brackets and then these little lines in between your titles. That's up to you. You can manually do it. They have, you know, you can use the best spinner or spin rewriter. They have it integrated, so it's very, very easy to do. I'm not going to go over spinning in this video, but if you want to spin your content, and it's actually more effective for backlinks if you're spinning it, so you can. You don't have to, but you can. Okay, so right there, self-confidence, and then let's go back. I'm just going to make this easy on myself and just copy and paste some text so it's a little bit easier. Now I'll show you one spin just in case you want to know how I do that. If you put that little bracket in there, okay, and then you end it like that, and then you put a little line, what is it, that little line like that, you can actually paste in another title just like that. You can paste the same title twice, and then you can go in and you can just kind of take out some stuff or put stuff. So for example, I can grab some other text from the stuff, or I can just go back. But that's how you'd actually do one spin. Let me just kind of do that. Let's see if that works. So there you go. So that's one version of a spin copy. And you might not need all these spaces too. I don't know if it'll let you. I never usually have spaces in between. So I'm just going to take those off just in case it doesn't work. All right. Okay. Self-confidence is important. There we go. So I'll just basically have two versions on the description. And then your tags, this is just, you know, your keywords. So, and I'm going to put more than just two. So self-confidence is very Okay, now here's one thing, key thing, and we'll kind of end this video. You want to use a keyword in this particular instance. Okay, so because we're getting backlinks. In the other videos, we just basically wrote whatever you wanted. But in this one, you want to have a keyword. So if we're going after self-confidence, then you want to put that keyword in both the description and the tags and the title. So that's the important thing. So whatever keyword you're going after, if you don't know what a keyword is, it's just basically what the article is about that you want to rank for. So if you want someone, if someone types in self-confidence, you want this to rank in the search engine somewhere. That's what I mean by a keyword. So that's all you got to do there. And then category, I'm just going to put business, drip feed. You can drip feed it over how many days. I like to get it as soon as possible. I can do 150 sites, but you'll be at 25 if you're at the lowest level. And there we have it. You click preview and submit. And here we go. Let's see. Okay, this is how it'll look. All right, good. And we'll go ahead and submit to 50 sites. And voila. That's it, my friends. That's it. So that's all you have to do, guys. You don't have to set up any accounts. As soon as you pay the $7, you click on submit your URL and you do exactly what I just did, and that'll get you backlinks to your actual blog post. You do this for every blog post that you own. You can do this for any video that you own, and it works very, very well. It's the easiest tool that I have for SEO right now. So definitely go out there, get this if you don't have it. Stay tuned for our next video. I'm going to share with you another powerful tool. And if you want more in-depth training on anything, find out about our team below. But make it a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.